Hello everybody, my name is Riff and I do guitar and high gain demos and reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to my channel, The Riff Mountain. Let's get heavy. Alright, we got something fun here at the Riff Mountain, something we're doing for 2026. We're checking out this little Joyo Bantamp. It's been on my list for a bit. Mini tube amp. This is the Vivo, replicating the 5150. Thank you very much to JJ's Music out of London for sending this over to me. Super great store, super great people, guys. Go check them out. Let's do an unboxing. Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of the Riff Mountain for 2026. Today we are going to be taking a look at a couple budget amps and guitars and stuff. Not overly priced, but surprisingly amazing equipment for studio and live practice. As you've seen there, we were just unboxing this little Joyo Vivo I have back here. It's a 20 watt lunchbox tube amp. It's super tiny but really powerful. Surprisingly powerful. I have it hooked up through this oversized PV 4x12 here, and we're going to get some riffs going on. Gonna play some clean stuff for you, and then we're going to kick it into the high gain. We're going to play some metal and some sludge and doom. What we're going to be using today for this is the Eart Guitars, Eart Guitars. This is the GWT2. Paige from Arachnia had the choice to get the TRL 281 with active pickups or the GW2 that has humbuckers in it. We opted to give that away for the Verona, Florida show. This showed up the other day, and this is the GWT2, and the difference is this, instead of having humbuckers, you see it has these single coils in it. Custom Eart single coils and a hot rail in here, so we're going to test it out both on the clean channel on this, going straight into it, and then we're going to do it on the distorted channel, and we'll see what tones and sounds we can get out of this epic guitar. Eart Guitars has really surprised me as of late. Some of their models, like even this one, so they go on sale for an exorbitant deal. It's immense. They'll go on sale. The DMX-10 I have over there, I think it's $1,200 Canadian. Right now, still, it's like $400 on their warehouse. These guitars are not to be slept on. The quality of these builds are unreal. Even like, if you see the rounded stainless steel frets, I bought a Gibson for $2,500. I ended up returning. The fret ends were sticking out and they'd cut my fingers when I was riffing. So just, not saying this is better than a Gibson. I'm just saying the quality control on these Eart guitars and some of these other guitars from overseas are just absolutely wonderful. It's a travel guitar. As you notice, it's really small, especially compared to some of the other guitars. Headless, custom Eart Tunomatic bridge down here. At first I thought it was kind of weird, but when you're tuning it, it becomes really intuitive because it's just right there. And just, right? Really cool stuff. It's kind of my first real experience with a headless. I did have a chance to play the other one for a bit. But this shreds. Even the single coil I've been testing out with the distortion and some doom tones and stuff, and it's surprisingly really reactive to it. It's really hot, so I have to throw on the noise gate a lot, but yeah, surprised the hell out of me. Don't sleep on these guitars. They sell them on Amazon and stuff. Don't hold that in anything. These should be sold at like Long & McQuaid's and other guitar stores. They are really up to par with Ibanez, Epiphone, even the DMX-10 I'd hold up to my Charvel. That being said, let's check out this little Joyo amp, the Eart Guitars GWT2. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm just going to show you what I'm using. So I've said this before in a lot of clips and stuff. I don't run anything through my computer. My computer's off, all turned off. I don't use OBS. I don't take out frequencies I don't like. What I do use is this little Razer microphone. I like to place it close to my amp so it can pick up less room ambient noises. Comes out kind of farty sometimes, so I'm just going to set it here right in front of me. The reason I do this is you get the raw feel of the equipment I use. It's not processed in any means other than YouTube and going through my phone. I know it's not the best, but it is what it is. It is the raw live feel of both the guitar and the amp. I'm going to turn it up enough so you can hear it over my pick attack. Let's do this. Let's check it out, okay guys? So right here, we're on the clean channel. I'm going to go through the three-way split on this that will activate the bridge, middle, both of them, and top, obviously. The neck, Eart hot rail, very cool. Single coils, let's check it out, guys. So I have all the knobs over here dialed into around noon o'clock. This is in C sharp standard. Very hot. Again, these pickups are very hot, so don't mind the noise. So as you see, you get the really warm bluesy with this hot rail up here by the neck, as norm with all guitars, and then down here with this single coil. It's very twangy. Usually stay away from the twanginess as I play doom and metal, but this is not too bad. I'm going to play a little more clean so you can get the sound of it, and then we'll kick on the distortion in this little Joyo and just go from there. let's hear this with some distortion. Again, very noisy with these pickups, so I am going to be turning on a noise gate at some point. I am using the Guptech Sunn noise gate. It is one of the best noise gates you can get that breaks the price point of over $100. Those little Donner ones are pretty good, but support local, support boutique companies, man. Here we go. Everything at noon except for volume. Pretty gnarly. So again, I should mention this has a gain, a tone, and a volume. That's it. One channel with a two-way toggle switch to go from your clean to your distortion. It's supposed to emulate the crunch of the 5150, and it gets really close. Let's crank the fucking gain right up on this. Might have to turn the noise gate on for this though, because it is super high. So that right there is the difference with the Sunn noise gate. I just turned it on at the very end. Show you a little example. This is why you go buy yourself a Guptech Sunn noise gate. Off. Okay, on. Amazing pedal. Go check out Guptech, guys. So, I'm going to turn the tone down. We're going to take the tone down on it. Let's see if this can produce some nice doom tones and sludge tones. I'm really positive it can with the amount of saturation from the gain on this. I really do enjoy this little Joyo 5150 here. I'm yelling over the feedback, sorry. Really enjoying this Joyo 5150 here. Pretty remarkable amp for the price point. I think it's about $200, $1.79 Canadian. With tax and everything, it's about 200 bucks. Good starter amp, and I'm running at really low volume. This thing has a lot of gain in it, a lot of kick, a lot of fucking pump in it. I do have cats running around here, so I don't want to crank it up all the way. Other than that, yeah, this thing's, I'm pretty surprised by this. Joyo has a couple of them. I'm gonna get the Zombie. It's supposed to emulate a rectifier, so nice crunchy sounds in it, but let's see if it'll doom. Let's see if we can get some doom tones out of it. goes all down here. Let's switch it up. Let's test out a different flavor. Let's try this hot rail out. So, overall first impression of both of these products, both of these instruments again. Not here to sell you anything, just give you guys my own personal opinion. If I like something, you might not like it whatsoever. Don't hold me to any of this. These are my opinions and my first reviews of these instruments. This little guitar rocks. I think you can get it right now for like $250. I haven't had this set up. This is straight out of the box. I got it the second day of the year. Showed up to me, took it out of the box. All it needed was a tune. It comes with all the parts. It even came with a spare set of strings in the box. Like, Eart really goes above and beyond. The quality on these are really unreal. These guitars small, light, and surely, as you've just seen, it's fucking heavy. Don't sleep on these guitars again. I dig them. Give them a try. You know what I mean? Like, there's no harm in trying these things. If you don't like it for any reason, you can always send it back to Amazon. I say give them a shot. Give them a try. No reason. If you're going to spend $500 on a Ibanez or an Epiphone, take a shot sometime. Go get one of these. You can finance them through Amazon, do all that stuff, whatever. I don't like pushing Amazon, but that's where you can get these, or you can get them from the Eart website. They have Canadian factories, European factories, factories all around the world. So if you reach out to them through their website, they can send one off to you. And again, there is crazy, crazy sales on these guitars over at Eart all the time. Mind-blowing sales. Like, still right now, that DMX-10, it's one of my favorite guitars. I have it over there. I got it in pink. That thing's $1,200 Canadian. It is like, yeah, $500 right now. Go check it out. Now, the Joyo Bantamp. Very, very surprised by this little amp. I haven't tried the Bluetooth yet out on it, or the send and return. It does actually have a send and return on the back. It has Bluetooth, so you can play along, like put a drum track on the back, send it through your amp. You can guitar track, you know, solo over top, whatever you want to do with it, whatever you use Bluetooth for. You can just use it as a giant fucking speaker in like house parties. But I am surprised by it. For the price point, the fact that it actually has some tubes in it. I believe they're the... Oh god, I'm going to get this wrong. They're either power tubes or the other one. But two ELG 7s, I believe, are in this, trying to replicate the 5150. It's got a nice crunch, nice tone. It's hot, though. It's really loud. It's really loud. I'd suggest, again, getting a noise gate if you don't have one. Always, it's a good utility pedal. I know it's not the most glamorous thing to go out and buy when there's reverbs and all of this, but grab yourself a noise gate. It'll come in handy. One of my favorite pedals to have, especially when you run into stuff like this. A little more to touch on it, even though there's just the gain, the tone, and the volume. The clarity really comes through with that tone knob. It's not completely saturated by the gain on it. It doesn't like fuzz it out like a lot of amps. You can still hear that articulation from the string attack coming through. You can still do your solos and stuff and cut through the mix on it. It's really nice. It's not just like bogged down and muddy when you crank the gain all the way up. I'm going to have a lot more videos on this amp. We're going to do it with the DMX-10. I'm going to run some 7 strings through it. I know the 7s sound muddy through it, but I have a pedal for that I will be showing you guys on one of our next episodes on the Riff Mountain. On the Riff Mountain. Thank you guys very much for coming and checking out the first episode of the Riff Mountain for 2026, where we are taking a look at the Joyo Bantamp Series Vivo. Again, really surprised by this little amp for the price point, around $200. Same with this guitar. Here's your budget starter kit for the year, guys. Grab yourself a cheap Eart, grab yourself a cheap Vivo. Rock the fuck out. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm planning on trying out the rectifier. What do they call it? The Joyo Zombie. And there is the Joyo Meaty Orange, I believe. We'll get some of these in here. They have the Majornan, however you want to say that. Thor's Hammer amp. It's a bigger one of their amps that actually has a full preamp section and power amp section and all of that. So we're going to be checking out these later on in the year, as well as some other amazing instruments, amazing products, pickups, other guitar companies, amps. I'm really happy to be returning for 2026, guys. Thank you all for the love and support over the past couple of years with both my promoting and with what I'm doing here with the demos. We're mixing both of these worlds together this year in 2026. Get ready for a Patreon launch that's coming soon. All the inside scoop on both my shows and the heavy metal demos. You're going to get patches. You're going to get show posters. It's amazing. I have a whole bunch lined up. So stay tuned for the Riff Mount for 2026. We're doing some absolutely incredible things. Checking out some monumental amps and some budget stuff like you just seen. I love it. I love the budget stuff. Truck Driver Sean just did one on a Donner guitar. And really surprised on the quality of that one as well. These mass-produced guitar companies like Eart, or all of them, some of them have better quality control than name brand American-made instruments. Give them a shot. Don't sleep on it. Peace and love as always, guys, from the Riff Mountain. Thank you very much for staying to the end, checking this out. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. Let me know what you think about these amps, these products, and I'll be back very shortly with some more. We'll do like 1 or 2 of these YouTube videos a month. Again, peace and love as always. Have a good night. Riff on.